Are you ready for the next big chapter in Lakers history? The Los Angeles Lakers just pulled off a blockbuster trade that has fans buzzing with excitement. With a new center joining the ranks, this could be the game changer we've all been waiting for. Imagine a player who brings athleticism, shot-blocking prowess, and a unique dimension to our offense and defense. This is not just any addition. It's a strategic move that could redefine our front court. Stay tuned, because this is a move you won't want to miss. And if you want to keep up with all the latest updates about the Lakers, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. The Los Angeles Lakers have made some significant moves at the trade deadline that have fans buzzing with excitement, and I'm right there with you. The addition of Luka Doncic as a star point guard is a game changer, especially as we start to think about the future of this franchise once LeBron James decides to hang up his sneakers. But let's talk about the other big name that came to Los Angeles, Mark Williams. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but feel a wave of optimism when I think about what he could bring to the table. Let's be real. Losing Anthony Davis was a tough pill to swallow. His impact on both ends of the floor is irreplaceable. But the front office clearly recognized the need for a strong presence in the paint, and they went out and got a player who has the potential to fill that void. Williams may still be developing, but at just 23 years old, he's got the athleticism and skill set that could elevate our frontcourt play. Magic Johnson, a name synonymous with Lakers' greatness, has also weighed in on this trade. He took to social media to express his enthusiasm after diving into Williams' film. When Magic is excited about a player, it usually means there's something special there, right? He highlighted Williams' great hands, athleticism, shot-blocking ability, and how he runs the court. That's music to any Lakers fan's ears. The prospect of having a lob threat who can also be physical on offense is something we've been craving since AD's departure. But I have to admit, I'm torn. While I'm excited about the potential, I can't ignore Williams' defensive shortcomings. The Lakers have a reputation for developing talent, and I'm hopeful they can mold Williams into the player they envision. If we can harness his abilities and shore up those defensive lapses, we could be looking at a massive steal in this trade. Now, think about the synergy of Williams alongside LeBron and Doncic. That's a trio that could wreak havoc on opposing defenses. The pick-and-roll possibilities are endless, and his size gives us a physical presence that can dominate the boards. It's a strategic move that not only strengthens our current lineup, but also paves the way for the Lakers' future. But here's the question I keep asking myself. Is this the right path for the Lakers? It feels like a gamble, but sometimes you have to take risks to reap the rewards. The front office has shown they are willing to invest in young talent, and if Williams can grow into a reliable center, this could be a turning point for the franchise. I can't help but feel a sense of uncertainty about one particular decision: the acquisition of Mark Williams. Sure, bringing in Luka Doncic was a game-changer, a move that instantly elevated the team's championship aspirations. But trading for Williams? That decision leaves me torn. Let's talk about Williams and his injury history. In just 3 seasons, he's played only 85 games. That's alarming, especially when we look back at how much the team struggled whenever Anthony Davis went down. We all remember those dark days when injuries plagued our roster. Now we're bringing in another big man who's had his fair share of ankle injuries and back contusions. It's hard not to feel concerned about his availability when we'll need him most, especially in matchups against dominant centers like Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are counting on Williams to fill that void left by Davis, to be that lob threat and offensive anchor. He's averaging a solid 15.6 points and nearly 10 rebounds per game. That's impressive, but let's be real. His defensive game has raised red flags. When he faced off against Davis this season, he simply couldn't handle the pressure. Davis exploded for 42 points and 23 rebounds. And against Nikola Vucevic, it was another tough night for Williams, who allowed Vucevic to score 40 points. As much as we need him to be a scoring option, we also need him to be a defensive stalwart. And, right now, he's not showing that reliability. And then there's the issue of depth. With Williams' injury concerns, it puts added pressure on our backup big men, Jackson Hayes, Maxi Kleber, and the others. While Hayes has been somewhat reliable, can we truly count on him to hold down the fort against the league's elite? And what about Kleber? He too has had his own injury struggles, capped off by that broken foot. The absence of Christian Wood only complicates things further. This front court is starting to feel thin, and I can't shake the feeling that we might be in trouble if Williams can't stay healthy. Now, let's discuss the assets we gave up to acquire Williams. It's a hefty price: Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, and multiple future draft picks. It's clear that the front office sees value in continuity with Luka and Williams, but at what cost? The Lakers have sacrificed a lot of future flexibility. If the team needs to make roster upgrades down the line, will they have the assets to do so? That's a looming question that could impact our long-term strategy. So, do I think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. There's no denying the potential Williams has. He's young and could develop into a key player. But with his injury history and our current depth issues, I can't help but feel anxious about the future. The Lakers have made their bed, and now they'll have to lie in it. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you optimistic about the direction the Lakers are heading with these trades? Or do you share some of my concerns? Let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Lakers. And activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us.